Alright everybody, this is Unreal Odin, and you are watching Let's Play Gacha Force Part 10. We're gonna start off with a battle against Sho and Yuji.
Huh?
So it looks like Sho and Yuji just beat Orochi and Tama. So now they're gonna go beat us, apparently. I'm gonna switch around my force real quick, add in some different gacha borgs. Like the Acceleration Ninja. And Gatling Gunner. I pretty much always have the Shuriken Ninja and Neo-G Red in my team at the moment, until I get some better gacha borgs.
I'm gonna win. Peter picked pickle.
But like the other match, you just gonna take out Yuji first, because Sho is pretty difficult to deal with after he gets rid of his Jet Hero. Acceleration Ninja is also pretty good for taking out Jelly Diver because of Acceleration Ninja's speed. He can just kind of cut right through the jelly.
What does this fucking do? Yes.
Seems I've been hitting my ally a lot in this battle. But my Acceleration Ninja is almost dead, but I did take out 2 Jelly Divers so far, which is good. So he's already done his part. This is all just extra.
Escape. Go.
I'm also going to take this time to mention I do have a Kokorone LP going on right now. That won't be being continued anytime soon. I've been having some technical problems, and the game is only playable emulatable, so I can't use like a capture card or anything to play it. And it's been, my ROM's been freezing. I've tried other ROMs. There isn't really any other emulators, so I'm gonna have to try it on my PC later. But my PC isn't really set up for recording LPs at the moment. And that Gatling Gunner just ripped through Blade Wing. I'm really loving this Gatling Gunner. It's seriously one of my new favorite borgs because of this playthrough. Once you get somebody into that line of fire, like, they'll stay in it for a long time. Since you do have 100 bullets.
Alright, we all did it. This can't be.
And we didn't actually get any data crystals or gacha borgs from that. But we did get a death crystal.
Huh?
And now we've got a whole bunch of new battles we can do. So we're gonna do a battle against Yuji and Met.
Hey!
These are both people who are still not in our gacha force yet. But hopefully we'll be able to get them in soon. Although I probably won't use them that much because they don't really have the greatest gacha borg types. Like, Knuckleborgs are pretty useless. I did switch back to my Demon Samurai and Revolver Gunman for this battle. I've been trying to use variety, but I've kind of run out of gacha borgs. I might actually start transferring over gacha borgs. Or I might switch over files for a reason I'll get into later. When that reason comes. But Yuji's pretty standard again with his 3 jelly divers in this battle. He's pretty straightforward to fight. I think he actually started with a copy man though. And oh, he's got a walking bomb too. And I just barely took out my demon samurai. Walking bombs can be a hassle. So it looks like he traded one of his jelly divers for a walking bomb and a copy man, which is quite an upgrade. Although copy mans are pretty useless. Because if you copy something with less health than you lose health. And it's kind of annoying. And if you copy something with more health than you don't gain health at all. So it's kind of a disadvantage when you use copy man. I would just use a normal gacha board. I guess it could be useful if you're fighting some bigger opponents that you don't have the GF energy to use. You could just use a copy man, so you can use those gacha boards. But the copy ability does wear off after a while, which is not good. This is a thunder robot. I'm not sure if I've actually explained it, but basically it'll link up with another one of its allies and create an electric field that destroys you. Like, it doesn't kill you, but it does quite a bit of damage. It looks like our revolver gunman is dead, especially with an ally throwing ninja stars at me. And I've got 2 health, and there he goes. So close. But there we have it. And there goes the second battle.
We showed them. We're awesome. This is impossible.
And we are getting a new gacha board. That's pretty sweet. And we got a jelly diver. Be sure to use him in a later episode.
No. Boo-hoo. I don't know.
Next off, we're gonna do this battle, which is defeat a Death Commander. And that is Tama, and he is using the Death Force as his ally. Now, this force needs some major editing. I should even take out my Shuriken Ninja, because this battle is basically against all ship boards. I would not use Chainsaw Knights. I found out in this battle that it wasn't a good idea. And then I went ahead and threw in a Shuriken Ninja, so this force wasn't as good as I thought it would be. I would definitely have a Gatling Gunner in there and some other sort of gunning type board. Even a Revolver Gunman would be better than a Chainsaw Knight. But basically, these are beam satellites. They are giant ships that shoot down these beams at you. The cool thing is, if you are always moving, those beams will never hit you. So, always stay on the move. Which is kind of hard with Gatling Gunner. It's hard to run and gun at the same time, because he goes pretty slow. Another thing you should do in this battle that I didn't do is not kill Tama first. Tama has like 4 beam satellites or something like that, and a Death Arc. And the Death Force only has 2 or 3 beam satellites. So you should really take out the Death Force faster, so there's only 1 beam satellite throwing beams at you the rest of the match. Because I always thought it was the other way around. I thought Tama only had 1 beam satellite and then a Death Arc. But this Gatling Gunner is just ripping through these things. And there is Tama's Death Arc. I didn't quite get to take it out, but you know. And as soon as you get that Death Arc out here, you want to take that thing down, because that'll do constant damage to you if you're not careful. And this is why I do not recommend using a Chainsaw Knight.
Do
It... I thought I could kind of just attach to the Death Arc and then just slash away at it, but it didn't really work out like that. Here I got a couple good hits, but not nearly as good as a Gatling Gunner would get. And I'm pretty sure they cost around the same amount of Gacha Force energy. So I was just kind of waiting for my Chainsaw Knight to die so I could get onto my Shuriken Ninja, which is also not a very good choice against the Death Arc. Like, look how much damage I've done, and that's 2 Gacha boards worth so far. And my Shuriken Ninja's almost dead. I should have really been using my Ninja Stars as opposed to the big Shuriken attack, because that would do a little bit more damage. But now it is up to Neo G Red to take out the Death Arc and all of the Death Force. But that's really not a problem because Neo G Red's pretty overpowered, as I've stated in almost every episode I've recorded. But he really is overpowered if you think about it. That Death Arc is almost dead, and Neo G Red hasn't sustained much damage, but, you know, a couple more bullets should actually take that Death Arc out. There we go. And now it's time to take out that beam satellite. That thing it's doing, that beam right now, I'm pretty sure that's a one-hit kill, or it might just do massive damage, but it is definitely something you should avoid. Oh, that is a colored beam satellite. Instead of having blue dishes, it has gold dishes, which is pretty cool. I've always preferred the colored beam satellite over the normal one. There we go. So yeah, the Death Force only has 3 beam satellites, and I believe Tama has 3 and a Death Arc. So you should definitely take out the Death Force first. And it's pretty easy to tell who's who because Tama has a little name over his health bar. I don't even think I've used my X attack at all. The I think it's called the G Crash. Or no, because I've evolved. I guess it's called the Neo G Crash. With the sword and, you know, the orange thing. But that is Tama.
Well,
I will see you guys in the next episode.